Right, guys, good morning. We are live on YouTube now. Voices are active as well. Good morning, everybody waiting on YouTube, and good morning to Jaco and Paul here on Discord with me. Great to see you guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
Right, so I've already prepped. I've done everything I think I should have done, so I'm basically ready to go. If you guys want to fly with me, you need to tell me if I need to wait or not.
It's a little too early for me, but thank you.
Okay.
Let me fire up the sun. Give me 10 minutes to get ready.
Okay, cool. Hello, John. Welcome. John Redmond. Right, so let's recap here quickly then. What have I not done? Okay, I haven't done those things. I haven't started the APU. So, Jaco, I'll wait until you're here and then I'll start my APU. No point in burning fuel for no reason.
I'm just gonna start with the prep on the VA side, get the flight loaded as well.
No problem. No problem. Did you guys have a good night's rest already? Hello, Owen. I see you've joined us as well.
Good night rest, Nico.
Like. And John,
I set an alarm, so I'm feeling a bit groggy, to be honest.
oh shame.
It's a bit early.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, you know. Can't change the time zones for my benefit.
I wish I could. But anyway, I mean, look at John. John's down there in Oz. I mean, it's probably late for him. I have no idea what the time is down there. But I mean, this whole time zone thing, it's kind of a bother sometimes. Oh, I need to check that my ACARS is started. Yeah, it started. Got it. I see Uncle John's just landed there, and then he said he's coming back to fly this route with me again. So.
Yeah, you've already prepped departure arrival to help just speed this up a little bit.
Sorry, Yaku, say again. I was not concentrating.
You said you already prepped.
Yes.
So what was the departure arrival runways?
04 for departure and 06 for arrival.
Gotcha.
Got it.
I'm going to put my whole flight string from Navigraph, the whole flight plan thing. I'm going to put that into the group flight info box where we put our stand numbers. So if you want to just copy it and throw that into Navigraph, you can do that. Ah, John says it's 3 p.m. for him, so that's a wonderful time. Ah, that is lovely. Very good to know.
John, 3 p.m. for you. It's
John
3 p.m.
Redmond.
from as well.
Yeah, he's in Oz somewhere.
It's
not
well,
our Uncle John, it's John Redmond.
Yeah, I know, I know,
Yeah,
I know.
Okay.
But I'm in Guangzhou, Southeast Asia, so he must be somewhere along the same timeline.
Yes, Perth. He's in Perth. There you go.
Ah, okay.
What's the alternate, Nico?
I have no idea what the alternate is. Didn't bother to.
Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot.
Yeah,
Okay.
That I think that's Fiumicino. Okay, so while we burning some time here, you guys on stream, did you try out the Honeywell MCP? How do you find it? Are you happy? We're over the moon. I think we all have been waiting a long time for it. So for us, I mean, for me to go and make a Sierra Juliet Alpha that I'm very fond of here from Mango, that was an awesome experience. And I flew it last night. It was really nice flying it like the real thing.
nice flight, that, Nico.
Excellent. Well, Uncle John, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go again?
You're not ready. Don't give me that rubbish.
Go look on YouTube. I'm just sitting, literally waiting. I just have to start the AP and go. That's all I have to do.
Well, you better go.
No, I can't.
You're...
I'm waiting for Yaku. I'm not that nasty. Hello, Andrew. Good morning.
If you
Me,
think I'm going to go racing through, you've got another thing coming.
Well, Uncle John, move your butt, man. It's very easy. Come on.
Well, we shall try. We shall try, sir.
Electrical power up procedure.
Can you go to push to talk, please?
Yeah. I haven't even booked a flight yet.
Okay.
All let's do is push to talk before he gets...
What gate are you at, Nico?
Free one.
I'll go to 16.
I'm at number 2. Voice and sound.
Why is the ACARS giving me could not connect to explain ACARS plugin? Please make sure it's installed and the sim is fully loaded.
I have no idea. Mine worked. Parking brake set. Are you in the cabin? Engines off.
Just firing up.
Yeah, no, I think you might be too quick on that one.
Hey, is it not in the A cars, Nico?
What about the ACARS?
It's not in the VA.
What, the flight?
Ah,
No, it is. It's part of the tour. I'll give you the flight number just now. Give me a second.
strange. LSGG to LIRN.
Yeah.
Then
I'm looking for the flight number. Give me a second.
departure, arrival. I put it in all okay.
Yeah, it should be in there.
Strange.
It is under TIX 9502. That's a flight number. I'm not sure if this flight is actually a standalone or if it's only available
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. That is it. It's only in the tour, of course.
Yes.
Which leg is it?
That's a good question.
Like 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Tix 950, eh?
02, which
Oh, sorry.
9502 is going to give you all the flights from the tour. Then you must just select the proper sub flight. Hello Giovanni, good morning.
I'll just add my bit.
Let's do that.
But I must fly it in sequence, don't I?
You are supposed to, but
Yeah,
you could try.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, you can try. Man, I'm starting to get this yawning stopped. I've got my coffee. I think it will kick in soon enough. Guys, I'm just waiting for the other guys to prep. I was here a bit earlier than they were, so I started prepping, and so I'm ready to go, but they need to catch up now. In 3 minutes, dankie Jaco. Hey Dimitri, welcome. Wow, Dimitri, yo, that's a lot. That's a lot. Wow, that's hot. Okay, I'm starting my APU, gents. And beacon goes on. GPU not needed. Chocks can go off. We don't push
Flight
back.
attendants prepare for departure. Cross check and all call. Thank you.
No problem, Yaku. No problem.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Thank you, Trish. Enjoy your flight. Okay, so before start procedure, just let's go through everything. It seems everything is fine. Okay, we need to wait 4 minutes for this API. I keep on forgetting. In too much of a hurry, so let it run. Let's actually use it while we wait, so nobody suffocates in this little tin can.
Yeah, it does warm up quickly. It's a week or two back. I was somewhere very hot, somewhere in the Middle East, and just with the packs turned off to get the engines going, the temperature in the cabin went right back up again.
Yep.
So that's modelled as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Amazing.
When I take a chance, let's see if it's got enough oomph in it to start up. Not yet. Oh, you know what? It will not have if I don't do that. Right, let's try again. Haha, there's life. Yeah, it's not related to ground handling. It is related to the scenery package and whatever the guy put in there, and your libraries definitely. It might be that you're in a different parking where they're not supposed to be or haven't been programmed into or something. I'm not sure, Yaka.
Is that quick enough?
I think so. You impress me much, Uncle John. Yeah, I think this is probably related to AutoGate. Just check your AutoGate plugin. Or the scenery, I don't know. One of them. Yep. Right. Okay, I'm ready to taxi, gents.
Yeah, go ahead, Nico.
This guy better jump out the way because I'm gonna drive straight through him if he doesn't watch out. Well, I didn't feel a bump, so I think he got out the way just in case, just in time.
Yeah, the real alignment takes long, huh?
Yeah, depending on where you are in a couple of conditions, you're talking about 7 or 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Uncle John, you are fast, eh?
Yeah, except I can't get the tow truck to disconnect.
You should be able to.
Takes a couple of minutes, doesn't it? It's annoyingly slow.
I might have won.
Good. Hello, Pepka.
Looks like you're going through Milano radar at some stage. Those boys are up early.
Yeah, very, very, very early. Yeah, there's definitely radar between us and the destination, so we'll have to speak to them. Hello, Peter. Good morning. I take my fingers off the tiller for a second and it pulls to the side. Milano radar 135.455. And now he's going to pee in his pants because of the sudden star being in the flight plan again. These Italians have got a different way of doing things.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that stuff.
Yeah, if he moans, I'll take it out. Otherwise, yeah. Really.
Presumably you've got a odd flight level going
Have a good flight.
southish in Italy.
Set up for 350.
Affirmative 350.
That's what somebody
Yeah, I've got
gave me.
330.
We've got flaps 5. Everything else looks pretty fine, and now line up. Hello, Papino.
Approaching 05. On runway 05.
Glad to see a couple of guys joining in this flight. Nice, guys. Nice. Toga. Yes, sir. New version 8. 49.8.
What, 2 minutes?
3 minutes, please, Uncle John, especially now with ATC. Otherwise, they're gonna vector the crap out of you sometime. And Commando.
On my way, John.
Okay, sir. I'm lined up. I've got another 45 seconds.
Yes, Pepka, currently I'm using xAmbience. And believe it or not, this is running in Vulkan. We actually figured it out. We were under a total misconception. I don't know how it happened, but anyway, it is working. There you go. This is Vulkan. This is not OpenGL. I come to think about it, I might have to change the description. I think I still have it as OpenGL. Hold on, let me go check that. So this is definitely Vulkan now. Yeah, no, it's Vulkan. Let me change that.
What's your speed coming down that taxiway?
You're asking the Flying Dutchman?
Oh, you're aware of it?
Well, his reputation goes before him.
Don't get...
What a nice departure. Wow, I really, really like this one. Not bad at all. Albapino, that has been described in my Zibo install guide for over 2 years already. It's in your preferences file in your Zibo folder. You must just make a copy of your preferences and just put that in the new version. So that's all it is. Alternatively, get X camera and then you don't have that issue ever. See, I don't use the default camera system, so I'm not really good at supporting that side of things, but that's what the other guys told me, and that's how we put it into the guide, so nobody's complained that it doesn't work that way.
It does work that way.
Okay.
I was thinking though that with the new Y zoomy thing, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
you have to reset that number that you've selected, haven't you?
If you don't want to use the new version, yes, you have to reset it to 585. That's the number. So if you go here, somewhere in here, we should find it. Let's see if we can find it.
Set mine to 500. That's kind of a happy medium for me.
All right. Okay.
A little bit of a play around.
Not sure where it's at. So I'm gonna find it. Visual effects, maybe. Yes, vanishing Y value under visual effects. So the new value, according to Zibo, is 400. Paul says he likes 500, but the original value was 585. So we go put that in. I think you have to restart the system to actually get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that while we're flying. But anyway, you can play with that value and set it up the way you like it. That's basically the best that I can suggest. I like 400. I've grown used to it now. Okay, Papino. I actually put it in Discord for you yesterday. I thought you would have seen it by now. It's right there in your discussion. I put it there with the removal of the reflections that we have here. Hamster, it works. There's no such story as it doesn't work. It does not work in Vulkan. That is a different story. It's got nothing to do with the Zibo. If you are running Vulkan as your display engine, like I'm doing here, it won't work because it hasn't been configured yet. Zibo still needs to configure it for Vulkan, but you can use OpenGL and switch it on. It works perfect. Babino, yeah, it looks nice, but now what's bothering me is here in the foreground, it doesn't seem to be auto. This is just normal explain. There you can see there's the line. So I'm sitting here wondering what's excluding them from actually working. I don't understand that. There must be some other add-on or something in this area that's actually blocking the display of the autos, because I've got autos all over here, but you can clearly see there's like a cutoff line. You see there, you can see they're on, but here there's nothing. This is default freaking explain. I don't know. Not sure what it could be. Or maybe we've just gone out of the range of my autos. Maybe I didn't finish all of them. I'll have to check. I'll have to see. You see there, you can see there's autos again, but right here where we're flying, it's yucky. It still looks good, I must be honest. It really does. It still looks good, but I would have preferred the photos. Don't know. I'll have to go investigate that. At least we've got good frames. I don't mind.
Looks like radar saw you coming and has disconnected.
Damn it! I just noticed.
They saw me coming. Paul.
Oh, you're the troublesome one.
I was
Okay.
just airborne, and they knocked off.
Ay, ay, ay.
We're gonna end up with good separation because I'm just about to line up and it's right on 3 minutes from Erwin.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was a bit late because I need to help my wife. I think I've got 4.5 minutes between me and John.
Ah, good, good.
So John, you can relax.
Thank you, Speedy.
I've got my CI on 20.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Confirmed 20.
Right, here we're coming up to some authors, it seems again.
Nice mountains.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Yeah, departure and arrivals. Both is good.
Yeah, I like this departure. It was really, really a fancy, nice one. Ooh, there's some degas action. I bet Peter, I've never been there, would like to go there at least once. line where orthos start. I mean, it's very pronounced. Steve, we all bought it last week when it was $21. I did confirm with the guys at xAmbience that if we buy the old version on the special they ran last week, that we would get the next update for free. So that is what I know. I'm not sure if it's still on special, but if you can still find the old one on special, grab it, because even if you don't use it, then at least you get the update for free. And $21 is much better than $35. And here you can see this is what it looks like. It works perfectly well. We got it working in Vulkan now. This is Vulkan displaying it. I think the coverage is a little bit better. The display is better in OpenGL, but there's nothing wrong with this. It works. Believe it or not, hold on, Uncle John, sorry, 1 second. The special is still on, guys. I'm going to put the link in here for you. So if you guys want to grab it on special, there you go. All right, Uncle John, shoot.
Can you reboot your ACARs because you're way behind me?
My ACARs? I don't know why that is that way.
You're static behind me. I'm just...
No, we see him on WebEye in front of you.
Yeah, in WebEye, but not in the ACARs.
Not on the ACAR.
Oh, in ACAR. Oh, well, that could be a ACAR problem.
Fair enough. You've sorted it. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, Steve. Yeah, you can't put links into the chat without permission. I have to give you permission. So the bot whacked you there. Let's see what you said. Message. Yes. Okay. So I'm reading your deleted messages. I can't undelete them, unfortunately, but yes, yeah, you can use the special offer, use the URL I gave you, just buy it and enjoy it. You know, even if you don't use it, like I said, just keep it, because that's your special into the xAmbience Pro, xAmbience Pro. Oh, and the reason it thought that you made a link, just for your information, Steve, you had the word offer, full stop, and the as one entity. The moment it sees a dot and a letter next to it, this silly thing thinks it's a URL. So apologies for that. It's not very intelligent, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
It's gone off.
Huh? Who now? What now?
I thought one of the sensors were on.
Yeah, no, they've gone off. They saw us coming, Uncle John.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Right, well, just under an hour to go, gentlemen. Oh, thank you for the donation there. Much appreciated. Felix, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but thank you very much. That's much appreciated. Hello and welcome. Glad you are with us today.
Philly X1 donated 10 Czech korunas through SuperChat.
Yeah, this bot is slow. Ah, thank you. Looks like you did another one. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Philly X1 donated 10 Czech korunas through SuperChat.
Okay, going to breakfast now.
Okay, enjoy, Owen.
See you later.
100%. Peter, all I had to do was get rid of all the conflicting software that was conflicting with it. Once I got rid of all the conflicts, it just worked. And then it's a question of just setting it up. Yeah, I'll show you my settings that I'm currently using. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can do that now. This is basically what I'm setting. Well, the settings I'm using right now that I'm still testing with. One of the questions I have is this upper and lower visibility. 130 kilometers seems to be the most optimal setting for my liking. If you turn it a little bit lower down, then you start getting a big haze building at the bottom. You know, so you'll just have to play around with it a little bit, but that's my settings. All right, coming back, my friend, thank you very much for the gift. Sorry, Jaco. Thanks for that gift. There's plenty I can do with it, but you don't need to to yourself in. You don't need to give me all your money. But I do appreciate every cent that I get from you. Thank you so much. Yes, Jaco.
For the user that asked about xAmbience, just make sure you don't have any Lua scripts running that will conflict with what xAmbience is actually trying to do.
Exactly.
If it helps.
Yeah, it goes for all
So
the
if you
Lua scripts. It goes for any plugin that even remotely touches any one of the xAmbience settings. You know, you just got to get rid of them.
I managed to get xVision and xAmbience running together, whereas the only thing that I had to do was make sure that the Lua scripts in xVision that manipulate what xAmbience does, to have those disabled. So
Yeah.
basically only the post-processing qualities from xVision were used, and then all the rest was for xAmbience.
Yep. Alright, so that's Genoa down there. That's another lovely place to fly into. Bit of a tricky situation sometimes, depending on which way you come in. And the circle to land that you sometimes have to do. But we'll go visit that one soon again. I miss Linda sometimes. Just forgot my lights on. Yes, Steve. Yeah. I know one of the guys personally. He used to be one of my moderators here on my YouTube channel, and we had a nice long chat the other day, and he said that's how it is. So, yep. I think it's a bargain to have them do that, you know, to drop the price to get the guys to buy in already. Obviously, it's helping them finance, you know, the next bit of the development, and you know, all in all, a win-win situation for everybody. Ah, Peter, yeah, yeah. He put a lot of pressure on me there because he obviously knows ahead of time all the tricks. I had to play catch up a little bit to stay in the game there. But it was nice, it's fun. Say what?
The weather, Paul.
Uncle John, you broke up a bit. What did you say to Paul about weather?
I want to know what he's done to the weather. It's cold.
Yeah, I had to put a fleece on yesterday. The height of English summer.
Currently 13 degrees.
So now we're going to be over the sea most of the way going down to Naples.
You're about 28 miles in front of me, Nico.
Okay, okay. We have, yes, yes, yes. We've used Samos a few times in our challenges.
I heard rumours of a group flight tomorrow, Nico. Is that the case?
Yes, sir. I'm just waiting on the ATC confirmation from Jordan.
Oh, right.
Okay, what we have planned thus far is it will either be Toronto to Boston or Boston to Toronto. Either or. Peter, I'm just thinking out loud now. You've asked about the Samos approach. Have you ever done the Queensland in New Zealand approach, NZQN? Have you ever done that one? Because that is one of our group's favorite challenges. Eh? And the other one is Toncontin. That thing is mind-blowingly difficult. Yet, if you just practice enough, you can do it.
Good morning.
Hello, Sasso.
Hello, Zibo.
Hello.
Sasso has a sixth sense when you're flying in his country.
Really? Where are you flying?
Oh, we're going down to LIRN, Naples.
Naples. Oh, that's an interesting one. Early flap. It's more than 3 degrees for runway 24. I have to say, use runway 06 is even nicer.
I'm
It's
using 06 as far as I know.
Wonderful. Yes, let me
Yes.
check the matter. Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
It was, when we did the flight planning, 06 was definitely in play.
Okay, give me just 1 second, I will check the matter.
It's
06
variable
is...
at 3.
Well, technically variable 3 they use runway 24, but for, I would say, go for runway 06. It's more fun, especially because you do the last turn. You are offset by 3 degrees. I don't want to anticipate too many stuff, but I know Naples very well. 06 is offset by 3 degrees because there is the city, basically, the house. The houses are next to the runway.
Yes.
So basically, you arrive and with your left wing, you are over the houses, and then you align at the end. It's very nice. And it's 3.5 for the ALS at 06, so you need flap 10 to keep it on profile.
Okay. Well, I'm just checking if we can get that on screen. Let me show the guys. Let me just fix this edge that doesn't want to pick up. So this is the approach chart. There you can see final approach course 053. So we're going to come in that way. But if you go to the actual airport chart, you'll see there it's 056. So that's the 3 degrees you're talking about, Sasa.
Absolutely. And as you can see, next to the runway, if you go back on the ILS one, you have the offset is due to the obstacles on final for runway 06.
Yeah,
it's just there, offset. Plus you have 3.5 degrees of glide, so you need flap 10 and be ready with the speed brake, especially when you come up with some tailwind over the sea.
Yep.
That's all. Other than that, I will say is a standard ILS. The temptation is to disconnect and manually align with the runway as a normal ILS, because you see you are coming on 3 degrees of set. Don't do that. Wait to be 400, 300 radio altimeters. Just because if you align too early, you will have the called pull-up terrain because of the obstacles.
Yeah, and that's mandatory.
Exactly. What we do in my company, in the fix page, we have the first fix page, which is for the runway, so runway 06. And on the second page of the fix page, we create November Papa Charlie, which is the ident of the, sorry, you can put November Papa Charlie or the runway, it's fine. And then put 0.5, I think it is, 0.6. And that is a kind of safe circle where you can manually align.
Okay.
But you are cav-okay today, so I mean no problem. You will see the terrain next to you, so it's fine.
Peter, I've just put the ICAO MHTG for Toncontin in there just for your reference, so you can check up on that one. Yeah, this seems to be a fun approach now.
It is fun, and expect routing Pomigliano, so Papa Oscar Mike, and then direct Ischia, which is the initial approach fix for the ILS at 06. That's what you get from the controller.
Yeah,
I don't know if there is any, but I don't think so.
Today.
No, exactly. Do Pomigliano Ischia, and that would be great.
We had a center controller, and just as we got close, he disconnected.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, it's summer over Italy, so people are going out.
Good morning, good morning.
Oh, you again. Hello, Kevin.
It's me again and a goeiemorgen. Hoe gaat het?
Hello,
Uncle Kev.
Goed en jy? Woo, look at that wind
Oh.
gust. My goodness. This is what you get when you don't fly with active sky and you use this weird built-in weather from Explain, man.
No, don't use the built-in.
So this is my second copy of Explain, and I'm using it specifically because of xAmbience. My active sky is configured for the other Explain versions.
Hey Sasso, I was going to ask you about cutback. How often do you guys use that? Every day? Or do you leave it to the factory setting?
We leave to the factory setting. Cutback is the climb mode, kind of, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we leave it to the factory. We don't use. The only thing that we manage is the assumed temperature with the rate. So either 26, 24, 22 plus the rate. So mainly you can have 22k plus a D rate. So you go even lower than 22k. It really depends on the situation, the wind, length of the runway, your weight, and the outside temperature. Of course, nowadays, especially in Italy, when you have 30 degrees, for instance, in Bergamo, most likely you are gonna go full 22k or even full 24k, just because you need more power to lift off and have a good climb gradient. Sometimes the thrust required is not really to lift off because the runway is long enough, but is to meet the climb gradient required for a specific turn or something.
Okay.
For instance, yesterday I went into LIRN, so next to Pyrenees, and on departure from runway 20, so directly to the Pyrenees basically, we went 24k full, even if the performance system, the performance app, was saying you can take off with runway, with 22k. We prefer to have an extra safe margin just because the Pyrenees were in front of us, and we said as soon as after the liftoff is fine, but then I want to have a good climb gradient just to clear the possibility of turbulence over the Pyrenees. In fact, we climbed as a rocket, like we were 4,000 feet a minute. It was wonderful. And then we got a shortcut as well. So yeah, that's but we never touched the cutback.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Hang on. I thought you could. I thought the takeoff thrust and the climb thrust was kind of separate. You can derate the takeoff, but keep the climb to underated. So how does that?
Is 22k is derated climb. 24 and 26 it's full climb. And you can notice this by looking at the upper DU after departure. You are gonna have Romeo climb, which means a reduced climb, or if you are with 24k or 26k, you will just see climb written in green. That means that you are on a full climb thrust, or if you read R climb, reduced climb, that means you are in a reduced climb, and you can go in N1 limit, delete, climb, and you will go back to full climb. SOP of my company dictate to cancel the reduced thrust, the reduced climb, if you have any, only once cleared above level 150. Until level 150, we don't want to climb with a full climb.
Right.
That's what the procedure dictates.
That's interesting. I just look at the length of the flight. If it's a long one, I derate my climb because there's nothing chasing me to get there, and if it's a short flight, I climb like hell.
Yeah.
Just to get there quick. That's all.
It's always cool reading the arrival notes. It says here for the taxi procedures. I suppose it's if you're coming in from 24, unless otherwise cleared by tower, all aircraft vacating the runway via taxiway Lima must turn right for stands 61 to 66. Like I never read these through, but I just thought it'd be interesting since Sasso mentioned some things. So I thought I'd see if I can find it in the arrival notes about the offsets.
So Sasso, you would never have the reason to go in the N1 page in the FMC and put it to maximum continuous during a climb. Unless something extreme is going on.
Exactly, something extreme, yeah. What we do, this has been introduced recently, when we level off in VNAV path like Nico is at the moment, instead if you look now on the upper DU, the value for cruise thrust is 97.6, something similar?
Yes.
Okay, if you go into N1 limit and look at the continuous instead, you're gonna see is more than that. So what the company introduced is to avoid possibility of low speed situation if you meet a bit of turbulence during cruise. Every time you level off at the cruise level and you go in VNAV path, the pilot flying has to go into N1 limit, select continuous to have a bit more of margin for the thrust. Okay, so that's the idea. So if you go now in N1 limit, Nico, you will see instead of 97.6, continuous is gonna be more or less 100, I guess. Something similar.
Where are we gonna see that? Sorry, I'm not
N1
following
limit.
you.
N1 limit on the FMC.
Oh, there we go. There's N1 limit. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and you can select it. You can select continuous, and once you select it on the upper view, it will change from cruise to continuous.
Yeah, there you go.
This means that think about that green bar as the end of the circle. So if the green bar technically is at 60%, the computer of the aircraft in his mind is saying, all I can do is maximum 60%. I don't care about the rest. If we say to him, look, there is another 2% more, instead of 97.6, you can go up to 99.2, this is what the change is, basically. That's all we are saying to the computer of the aircraft. And that 2% can help you maybe with a bit of turbulence in cruise or stuff like this. So every time you meet the cruise, VNAV path continues.
Okay. Thank you, Sasso. Learned something new again.
Pleasure.
Education.
Look at that patch. What the heck? Wow. That's some pretty freaky authors. Well, that appears to be Rome. Sorry, Paul?
I was going to say, all the farmers like spreading lime on the land.
Should be Rome, yeah.
Oh, there's Fiumicino there, and that's Rome the city.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's Rome the city. Yo. Well, I am 24 nautical miles from top of descent. Woohoo! Good morning, Giuliano. Good morning, Mickey. Just noticed you guys.
Morning.
How are you?
Very good.
Excellent.
Nico, I can ask something.
Anytime, Juliana.
Okay, only for information. I stay in Echo Golf Papa Echo for the last leg for European tour. I prepare everything, but cannot start a cars because when I stay in Echo Golf Papa Echo, they send me message error. Detect you are in J Bravo Oscar Lima. Same error. There is mean I don't know if the problem is flight simulator or I cannot fly the last leg. Understand?
Juliana, I'll have to check on it. I'm not sure what's wrong there. The other guys have completed it, so there's something I need to investigate. I just don't know what yet. So give me a short while. I'll try figure it out.
No, not for now. Only for your information.
Thank you.
I was going to say try resyncing the scenery.
Oh yeah, that you can do in ACARS in the settings page. Resync the scenery and save it afterwards. There's a save button afterwards. You press. See if that fixes it. That could help.
Sorry, Kelvin, you can repeat for me for my understanding. In your ACARS, there's a little thing at the bottom which says resync scenery.
Juliana, are you watching my stream?
Giuliano. Yes, sorry. Are you watching Nico's stream? In YouTube, yes, in YouTube. Okay, I'm looking. I looking.
All right. On my screen in a few seconds, if you don't see it already, you'll see the ACARS. Sorry, I just took a whole bunch of peanuts here. That I'm chewing. Sorry about that. So on the little cog here at the bottom, this little setting thing, if you click on that, you get to this page. And over here, you need to select resync scenery. That will then go and search through all your sceneries, make the new database. And once that is done, you have to click on save, close it, reopen it. This thing.
Okay, thank you very much, Nico. I try.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, John. Between the peanuts and all the talking and not concentrating, I missed the top of descent. I forgot to actually set the lower value.
And I'm already up my descent.
Look, Nico. I have a saving for you. I have a saving. Go in VNAV, press level change, and keep level change 0.78. Okay, you are already not okay. 0.78, that's fine. Now go into VNAV page with VNAV descent.
Yeah.
And update your descent speed to 0.77/300. And make it into target speed.
Okay, done.
Yeah, execute. Now press VNAV and the job is done. You have a brand new profile and you are perfect on profile. you are a bit below profile, but look at your speed. You have 20 knots to lose, so you will reduce the rate of descent now to 1000 feet a minute, and by the time you meet again the profile, you're gonna be bang on 300 knots. Back on profile, back on path.
Okay, 100%. I've just pulled my speed back to help there. Just slow down a bit.
Yeah, if you want, but you are 2000, what is 2000 below profile, so you have plenty of time.
3000 now. It's coming back.
There it is. You can even reduce, if you are so low when you did the correction, you can even think, okay, if 300 is giving me 3000 below profile, let's try 290. Okay, let's try 290, maybe now we are 1500. Okay, 290, let's try 280, you know, and you play a bit with the descent profile. It's all maths at the end, because you are moving your top of descent.
That's nice. Well, we are busy coming back on profile at an alarming fast rate.
It's normal until the vertical speed says 6000, which means ups UPRT, basically upset prevention. Then it's fine. If it's more than 6000 feet a minute, then
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Steve Mitchell, it works out the box with Vulkan, yes. The only prerequisite we did discuss on stream here is you need to remove all the conflicting scripts and plugins that might conflict with it. That's all. That's all I had to do, is go through all my plugins and scripts and make sure that nothing was clashing with xAmbience. I promise you there are a couple of people in the back there that are kind of out of breath right now, so that was a steep descent.
Yeah, but it's absolutely normal. At the beginning it was steep because you gave him also a speed increase.
Yes.
So he was at 280, level change going up to 300. So what he does, he closed the thrust, so he put the nose down to keep the 280. But we said to him, not maintain 280, but he actually increased to 300. And the way the aircraft increased the speed is not by adding thrust, but is increasing the pitch down.
Exactly.
So that's why. It's absolutely fine. That's how we recover high profile, basically.
Understand. Yeah, it's a good trick. Very good one. John Redmond will make sure there's a nurse waiting for you to take care of you once we land. Don't worry about it. You just send the company the bill, we'll sort you out. He says his ears exploded.
Oh man, no.
I think it's not because of the descent rate. I think he might have done something else. It's all part of the fun and games. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Don't worry.
You can try to call an ambulance in Naples. I don't know if the handling will reply, by the way.
Why?
Usually at this time they don't. They are having breakfast in Italy. It's 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday, so they don't care. You know, the idea is, if it's a serious problem, ATC will call us. If the pilots call us, we don't care. Easy.
Okay. Yo.
And I prepare my flight for today. I'm doing Santander, Palermo. Oh, another day.
Okay. I like flying into Santander and Bilbao. Both of those airports right there at the top are really nice airports. Top of Spain.
Yes. Yesterday I did Palma de Mallorca, and the landing there at the sunset was amazing. We came over the sea for runway 24, 24 left for landing, 24 right for departure, but the lights were great, really.
Well, last night I didn't stream. I was only streaming to the guys here on Discord. And I came into Geneva also at about sunset. Man, you must take some of those pictures. Let me see if I've got them here. Oh, it was amazing to watch. It was such a cool time to come and land there.
Yeah. And today I'm gonna be in Palermo during sunset, so I'm expecting another beautiful time there.
Yeah, look at this. This was me landing in Geneva yesterday.
Wow.
It's just awesome. It's very nice.
Nico, okay, that the island in front of you is Ischia, just to give you a reference.
Okay.
Can I just have a look at the legs page? Just because I know there are a couple of speed reduction, just to be on profile and happy. Okay, that center fix at 06, make it 180 or below and 3000 or above. Yeah, that one there, yeah. Perfect, because that is the point when you start your FAP, so your intercepting is at Fox at 06, which is 3000, which is the platform. 3000 or above will give you the possibility to do a continuous descent approach without leveling off too early. And that's it.
Okay, we'll check it.
Yeah, in this way you are now a little bit below profile, but that is perfect because the aircraft will start to reduce the speed to meet the 180 or below in the turn. Remember now, I don't know how the weather engineer works, but in real life, what you can expect every time when turning over Ischia is a bit of tailwind over the sea. So in case there is tailwind, be ready to start with the flaps.
Okay.
But I don't know, probably there is nothing today because there is no wind there.
There's no wind currently.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
it shows in the METAR only 3 knots, so it's absolutely calm.
That's fine.
So,
yeah,
so I will keep my eyes open anyway. I'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Safe in the cab.
Thank you, Uncle John. Same to you.
Thank you, sir.
Suggestion: you are coming on a 3.5 degrees glide. Usually when we hear 20, we gently close the thrust and let him sit. That is on a 3 degrees glide. On a 3.5, you are coming steeper. Your nose is a bit lower than normal 3 degrees. So my suggestion, what I do usually, unless there is particular wind, I start to gently close the thrust when I hear 50, just because I'm coming a little bit steeper than usual.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I did a dummy run earlier. So.
Sorry, I was late. But yeah, that's the idea.
Is it just me, or can I hear heavy breathing from Nico?
My mic is muted, so you can hear nothing. I'm sitting.
I bet.
Yeah,
I'm
sitting here, chewing the last bit of peanuts I had in my hand, and I just thought I'd mute the mic. So.
Okay, Nico's suggestion. Look at your speed; is not decreasing. Is decreasing very, very slightly. You still have 20 miles from the runway, so that will help. But just in case, if you wanna play a beat, just go vertical speed, manually reduce to the ups. Okay, flaps. Yeah, that's the other option.
Yeah.
True.
Christian, this is an ILS approach, and it's because of the way it's been designed. Nothing more, nothing less. Who the hell is there in front of me?
What?
There's somebody in front of me. Look on TCAS. There's somebody in front of me. It's not one of our guys, I'm sure.
Okay. He's landing.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, this is it looks like AFL 2480. Yeah, well, let's just land. Ja, sorry, Peter.
Thousand to go.
You can clearly see the offset because that's the center line and that's your approach.
Glide slope is alive. When the glide slope is halfway up, I strongly suggest you to go flap 10.
Yeah.
So you will put the nose down, but you have the flaps 10 helping you to remain on speed.
I'm going to do that. Christian, the reason we are doing this is because we have a steeper descent than usual. That's why. So you're coming in faster. That's why you do it at 50 feet instead of 30 feet.
Yeah. You will see the vertical speed, instead of being more or less 750 for a standard 3 degrees, is going to be between, it depends on the weight, but it's going to be 850, 900, more or less. Are you planning a flat 40, Nico?
No, 30.
Okay.
Wow, look at that offset. Now you can visually see the offset. Look at that.
Yeah, and you can see the little bit of wheel on the left as well.
Yeah.
Look at that. Continuous descent approach. You are not leveling off, and you got the glide slope. That's what they like.
This is runway 06, right?
Half firm. Easy 152, the VREF +5.
Nope. There's a calculation issue here, so it should be 54.
There we go. Just because I realized, because the ref was not completely clear, you see?
Exactly. I saw the same
That's
thing
the
now.
easy way of the Boeing. If you can read ref, then you are +5. If not, you are below.
Right, so let me get my throttles under control.
Be ready to disconnect. No need to recycle the flight director because it's an ILS, so the runway is coded.
Yeah.
Wait to be within the 3 nautical miles from the runway. These are the houses that I was talking about. Look at the left.
Yes, I see.
They are there. After this highway, you can disconnect and align with the runway.
Ah, I see the runway there.
Yeah.
I came in just now, Nico. What are you doing there?
0, 6.
It's not an ILS, is it?
It's an ILS, but it's offset. It's an offset approach.
And in fact, look at the rate of descent, 950 as expected for a 3.5. Yeah, you go. It's your day.
Approaching minimum. I'm right behind you, Nico, so vacate at the end, please.
Okay, Uncle John, minimum approach speed, please.
300. 200. Currently 153. 100.
That's fine, you have the same speed.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Five 5,000 feet remaining.
Nice.
Nice one, Nico.
Oh, thank you. That really felt good.
Yeah.
Well, I just came in, but you were really offset, eh? Why was that?
Because of the mountain and the houses. It's by design. That's how it is.
Oh, it's by design. Okay. I will experience that as well then.
Yes. Okay, Uncle John, I'm gonna broadcast I'm vacated, but you can come. I'm off. Yeah, nice one. Under pressure and all, eh? And there's Uncle John. Look how close he is to me.
He calls me Speedy Gonzalez.
Aren't you bounced, Uncle John? Ah, there you go. Wonder if that was just a network glitch. Welcome, Uncle John. Good landing.
Welcome in Naples, pizza is waiting.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, it's been amazing, it's been a pleasure. You have to go and get ready for work.
Well, go enjoy yourself flying the real thing while we just pretend, man. You know, rub it in. Rub it in. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I will talk with you tomorrow because I will finish late tonight.
Job.
Have a wonderful day.
You
Bye.
too, Sasso.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And thanks for being here.
Pleasure.
that guy is doing, but anyway. I concentrated so much I didn't use my landing lights again. I miss Linda. I miss Linda. Look at this idiot. Look, I mustn't call him an idiot because it could be the network. So apologies for that. But I mean, this is weird. Looks like he's slewing.
Yeah, he's definitely slewing.
Too accurate for slewing. Have you ever tried to position yourself? It's really difficult.
Depends if you've got FSX or P3D, then it's not that difficult because you've actually got control. It's only an X-plane when it's really, really hard.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, an X-plane. And P3D and FSX, you can really do it very precisely.
Kevin, if you're still with us, check the awards for the Europe tour.
Okay. I'm checking nothing because if your name's on it, I don't want to know.
Just check it out.
John, isn't that the award that you weren't really bothered about yesterday?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Bacco, bless his cotton socks, did an incredible job of it.
Look how busy this freaking place is.
So why didn't we have coverage?
There's no ATC. There's lots of pilots, but no ATC.
Who was 6012 again?
Jaco.
That's me.
Oh, Jaco, okay. Have you seen me putting you in front of me?
No, I'm not seeing you on TCAS at all.
I'm behind you. I'm behind you now. 3 minutes.
What did you do?
My plane did that. Made a holding point and let you pass, so I'm behind you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that happened, but I was on breakfast and had a look at the webby and I thought, what's that? It just made a round.
Right, brakes set.
You don't want to stream, Jaco?
I can.
So I can see how much deviation it is in the ILS, because I thought it was even further. Huh?
Nice and busy, man. Really nice. So Jaco is just at that Ishia Island. It'll take him a minute or 3 to come and land. So then, who's 35? Owen, you?
I'm just behind him.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll hang around for a while and then I'm gonna do one replay at least just to see what's popping. Doubt whether we're going to see anything. I'm glad we did this approach. It's really nice.
I can see Yaku on my stream even.
I don't see them yet.
I can see him on my stream, so I'm a bit closing in.
Peter, you must do that. You must really do that. Guys, while we're on the topic, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream again today. It all depends on my cousin that's visiting us from the USA. And it depends on where our meeting later on, is going to lead to, whether, it's going to be a short one, long one, all these other fancy things. We haven't seen each other in many years. So it has the potential of being a long coffee and tea story. So if it happens, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, we'll chat again tonight. Peter, tomorrow morning same time we'll probably fly again, and then in the afternoon the group flight is at 1500 Zulu. It's either going to be Toronto Boston or Boston Toronto. So if you want to plan ahead, that could be the nice one to join, because we're going to get as many guys as possible to do the group flight with us tomorrow, 1500 Zulu. So try and make it, guys. If any of you watching, even if you've never flown with us, if you have access to iVeo, just appear. You don't need an invitation. You don't need to book a special place. Just arrive. Just come fly with us and enjoy it with us. Let's see what happens. By that time, we might actually have another new Zibo. Wink, wink, Zibo. I haven't heard anything. I'm just guessing. So anyway, let's see what happens. Come join us. Bye-bye, Papino. Have a good day on your side as well. I can see the guys are getting closer now on WebEye, so still nothing visual.
John.
Yes, sir.
It must be coffee time.
Well, it's strange you said that, because I've just made myself one.
Oh, yeah, just look after yourself then.
See what I have to put up with.
Great stuff, Peter. You enjoy yourself, man.
Well, I've got both of you on screen. $12 followed by 3.5.
I still don't have any visual. They're gonna pop into my visual range soon. I'm looking in the wrong place. There we go. There we go. Helps if you look in the right place. I was under the impression it's going to be that side. Okay.
Safe landing. Very steep coming in there, isn't it, Nico?
Yeah. It you know, breaks the normal routine a little bit. You know, it's really cool to
You have to
have,
think about
yeah, to have a bit of a challenge like this. Because it's a challenge, but not the big one. It's just good enough to make you think and put you at the edge of your seat.
Yeah, use your throttles.
And speed brake and all these other fancy things. Owen, dive. You're going too high, man.
I've got a phone call, sorry.
Just keep off the roof tops.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Go, Yaku, go, Yaku. If you can't do it, no one can.
I'll try to do it.
Oh, that was a bit long.
He's still in the box. There's Owen coming. Welcome, Yaku.
Thank you.
Welcome, Owen. At least you got it down, Peter. In this game, you've got to have a bit of diligence and perseverance. Eh? Sometimes you just got to do it until you get it right.
Thanks for the company, guys.
Thank you, Uncle John.
You have a good day, Nico.
You too. We'll talk later.
We will. Take care now. Speedy Gonzalez.
Hey, we made it. Sal nou rankie. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. We'll talk as soon as possible again. Happy flying and happy landings. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.